What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So, we are live in the World Tournament here. I wanted to start recording my mid-World Tournament video at this exact point. So, as you guys can see here up at the top, I am at 23 million tour points. So, basically, I am effectively done with the grind. This is where I deem the end of the grind for, like, if you're an average Dokkan player and you just want to, reap the benefits of the rank rewards and stuff, then yeah, definitely stopping here could be good for you. So yeah, if we take a look at the, like, missions and stuff, let's see. Yeah, so all of the missions are except for the Kai missions, but basically everything except the Kai missions I consider, like, full completion. I don't know how worth it these Kais actually are to get. I mean, I guess it's only 1,000,000 points per, so basically 1,000,000 points is like one whole run at times 30 difficulty. So, I mean, I guess it's just like another 6 or 7 runs, which you could probably do in, like, the dailies on a different day if you just needed to do a few runs here or there. But yeah, so I did want to mention it's only 3 hours after the current or after the start of the current World Tournament. So it's really not that bad of a grind, is the message I'm trying to put out here. I was able to get everything fully done in 3 hours. So, on Friday night, when you get home from work, just have a night in, put on a double feature, and grind it out. Get it done. You can definitely do this. It's not that difficult of a grind. For me, it is just beginning, though, especially because we've got this pesky guy in my local rankings. We have both been going the entire time. Oh, this is funny, actually, to see Tripsy is in first yet again. Tripsy has gotten first a lot, and he actually recently released this whole page talking about his huge, like, World Tournament strategy from start to finish. It was a very, very interesting thing. Maybe I'll make a video on that. Maybe. But yeah, so this eloquent person has been above me the entire time. And in fact, they're only getting farther and farther away from me at this point. So I do worry if I'm going to be able to get top 1 local to get 2 copies of my Jackie Chun. I really would like that, but if not, then on the next World Tournament, I'll have to make sure to get first in local. But we'll see. I think at the rankings that I am contending for, with, like, top 20, top 50, potentially, this guy is going to have to go very, very hard the entire time in order to stay ahead of me, because I only plan on getting, 4 or 5 hours of sleep each night. That's the plan anyway. So we'll see. Usually last time I did that and it landed me top 20. So I think I want to try and do that again. So we'll see what you got, Eloquent. By the end of the tournament, we'll see who is the victor. Is there anything else I wanted to cover on here? Oh, really quick. There was one other thing I did want to show you. My trade points here, because I finished doing all of the, all the Zenny transferring from my previous video. So I have 40 million Baba points now, which means now I can buy this. Yay! I didn't used to buy these Elder Kai medals, and as you can see there, I only had like 50 of them. So I definitely want to start stocking up on those. I have plenty of these. I'm still not going to spend Baba points on these hourglasses because you can get them with incredible gems pretty cheap. And obviously I have infinite of those from link leveling. There's nothing else in here that I need. Okay, but yeah, I did want to show that. Is there anything else World Tournament related? I guess we could do a few summons here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the banners. Oh, these are all of... I haven't accepted any of the gifts yet from doing any of the World Tournament stuff, so here's everything. In fact, there's probably more. Quite a few tickets. We got some of our Satan signatures, all the copies of our SSRs, nice. Our first TUR for the Piccolo, since we already have him rainbowed, that's exciting. Okay, all kinds of goodies. And then, is that everything I can grab? It is. The box nightmare is already starting for me, so many things I can't accept. Okay, and then we also have the World Tournament missions here that should be complete as well, because I did do all of the special category missions. The special categories this time were World Tournament, Earthbred Fighters, and Power of Wishes. So you had to use, get a win with a character of each of those categories 7 times. So I did do those already. Yeah, so let's go ahead down to the banners and check them out. They should be exactly the same as they were on JP, but let's just double check. Okay, so obviously you do not want to spend any of your tickets on this. This is a horrible way to go for sure. These SSR banners that they've done, where it's just all the general SSR pool banner units, they have been so bad for like years now. I think the last good one that they had was back when like the Tech Caulifla was on it and stuff, and back when the physical Kale, you know, the Super Saiyan 2 physical Kale was good. And they used to, you know, when they had them on there, that was actually a really good one. I think that was where I ended up obtaining my first copy of the Tech Caulifla. So yeah, but ever since then, they've always just been like trash SSRs that you don't really need, that you can do well without. And they're, you know, like if they start putting really, really good SSRs on these banners, then maybe. But for now, this is a complete skip. You wouldn't want to touch that. And now that they're easy A-ing units on these banners, it's even wiser to try and obtain some. Okay, so yeah, just the same as they did on JP, they added the 3 new easy A-ing units, which everyone already has 2 copies of now, to these banners, so it seems kind of pointless. But I suppose if you wanted additional copies, I don't think any of these units are good enough to warrant spending tickets on them. Maybe this guy. He is a good utility for a lot of weaker teams. So he does have some use. I've been using him a lot on my JP account. And then obviously this Gotenks here, and going back to the previous few units that have recently awakened. Okay, yeah, definitely not worth it. There's nothing on here that I want this time around, so I am still going to be hanging on to all of these, you know, all of these tickets that I've got here for whenever that Super Saiyan Youth Gohan wants to show up on there, and I will be rainbowing him in one world tournament, I assure you. Okay, and then actually, this looks like sad news. I think that the physical Master Roshi... Oh, no, he's still here. Jackie Chun, my apologies. He's still here. So this is the only unit on this Dragon Ball Saga Summon banner that I'm missing. This is the last one right here. And you notice how he's the very last SSR here? That's because he is the next to get rotated off this banner. So in the next World Tournament, I believe there will be a new unit added to this banner, and then he is going to go into the unfeatured SSR pool and be much harder for me to pull forever, basically. So I really, really, really hope that this is the one that with all of the tickets we have before us, we are able to get him. So let's go ahead and blow these tickets, and then we'll call it a video after that. And then obviously we'll be doing the other half of the tickets that we earn from the World Tournament rewards. So there will be a few more coming in a couple of days. But yeah, I actually do need to get back to grinding after we do these tickets. I should probably blow through these as quick as we can. Because I did stop. So I started like 5 minutes after the start of the World Tournament. I was a little hesitant to jump in like second one, because usually when you do that, so the way that the local pools work for the World Tournament is it's based on the time that you started the World Tournament. The time that you first logged in, and you get like the little welcome to the World Tournament screen where it slashes all the kanji across the screen at you. The first time you do that, that's when it adds you to a local pool. So if you do it right away, you're gonna end up alongside Cuckoo and Tripsy and some of those top guys that are getting like first in the world, because they start right away, so they can maximize and get as many runs in as possible. So my strat was to wait about 6 minutes or so and just kind of let the first people that were really antsy just get in there and go, and then I could end up in like a less try-hard pool. And so far, that hasn't been working out, because there's still one guy ahead of me, unfortunately. Oh, actually, one thing, a quick aside here, I need to be paying attention to a lot of these rares that I'm pulling, because I am trying to collect every single unit in the game now, down to the normal rarity. So there are a lot of new units that I'm going to obtain here in this World Tournament, which I guess we'll take a look at I have an easy way to show you all the new ones that I got at the end of the video here, so... I'll keep an eye on these and lock them up as we go. And now I've completely lost my train of thought because I cut myself off. I have no idea what I was talking about before. I'm sure it'll come to me in a moment here. Did I have Murasaki? Probably not. Yeah, ooh, this is great. And actually, I think after the summons, maybe what I'll do... No, I need to get back to grinding. I don't have time to do it. I'll save that for the box showcase later. I was gonna say, it would be nice to know if I end up collecting all of the rares. Oh, nice! I needed a copy of her. She actually awakens to UR, so I think this is a dupe path that I can feed into the UR I have. That's really good. If not, then it can be the first for the SSR copy for her. Or the SR copy, I guess, because I'm going to keep that. But yeah, I didn't want to... I actually really feel like I can't spend the time looking up... what was it? The... Oh my goodness, I keep losing my train of thought here. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, a list of all the rares that are on that World Tournament banner. I would spend the time doing it, but I do not want to stray away from World Tournament for any longer. There is still that one person ahead of me. We have both been playing basically since the beginning. Ah, that's the train of thought I was on. I started like 6 minutes after the World Tournament started. And I've been playing ever since. And so has this person. So basically what I need to do is keep playing with them all through the night and see when they stop. So that I can track like how long they're done for. And then I can pay attention to when their points start going up again. And I'll know how long that person took a break. If they're gone for like an 8-hour chunk, then I know they either went to work and put their phone away or they slept or something. And if there's someone that's going to take an 8-hour break, then I definitely know I have nothing to worry about. Basically, my strategy with the local rankings is play mind games, right? It's always better for me to try and come out on top early so that they're discouraged. So if they decide to go for another 2 hours or something, and then they call it quits and go to sleep, and then when they wake up in the morning, I'm another, like, 20 million points ahead of them because I kept going for another 6 or 7 hours or something, then immediately they're going to be like, well, shoot, I probably can't do anything about this now, right? So, that's what I'm hoping. That's what the initial plan is here, I'm thinking. And I did prepare for this. I slept in later and later over the past few days. So I woke up in the late evening today. And it's like about to be my lunchtime right now. So I am ready to go. I am going to be grinding through the night on World Tournament here. Man, we have not gotten much that I need. All of the SRs on this Dragon Ball Saga banner, like I have every SR in the game already. I just recently started collecting lower, down to like the rare and normals. So all of the SRs on this banner I don't need. There's like 1 or 2 that I still needed a few SA levels on, like the Mutaido, and I think the Oolong as well, which I got a copy of each of them, so that's nice. But yeah, we haven't gotten... In the past few summons here, I don't think we've seen anything new that I needed. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure there are no normals on this banner. That's only on the Friend Summon banner, so really it's just rares that we're hunting at this point. Yeah, definitely don't need any more copies of him. He has been done for a long time. And we still haven't seen an SSR yet, actually, which is kind of annoying, too. I just realized. It's actually so hard to pull SSRs on this banner. I believe the next World Tournament, the way it's going to work is a little bit different, because the JP World Tournament that just passed, which was like the second iteration of a World Tournament that had the World Tournament cards getting their EZAs, they actually revamped the way that this ticket summon works, and it becomes a multi-summon and single summon situation like it normally would be for other banners, and then it's a lot better. The rates don't go up or anything, but you're at least summoning 7 units at a time, so you don't have to sit here and do all of these singles. So yeah, that is something to look forward to coming up. I was hoping that would have gone live for this World Tournament, but I guess it's the next one that it will be. Okay, there we go. Staff Officer Black. I know I didn't have him. Yeah, first copy. Sweet. Lock him up. Ooh, and did you guys see that? This is another unit that has a physical type super attack. So that means that the title I'm going for, the Have a Little Power Pole title, where you have to get 77,777 physical type super attacks dished out in game. That's another unit. I'll make sure he's under a proper leader skill when I link level him. That way he's actually getting off his super attack and counting that up for me. I think it's actually crazy that I haven't yet... I haven't yet gotten that title. That's the only one in the game that I don't have. I think I already locked up the other gear in, so we're good here. I That's the only title in the game that I don't have. I've been wanting to make an all titles, you know, achieved video, but I can't because of that one. It won't pop for me, and it's so annoying. I hate that there's no, like, bar to show me, like, the progress on it either. I'm just left guessing, like, how far along that journey I am. But every single night when I go to bed, I play Boss Rush, level 2. And it is the longest boss rush. It's the one that has like 20 fights in it. And I just auto through that one with a full team of all physical type super attackers. I do that every single night. And if I'm having trouble going to sleep, sometimes I get 2 or 3 runs. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I reset it. And mostly when I wake up in the morning, I'll reset it. And I'm a big like snooze my alarm clock kind of person. So I'll reset the run. It takes about like 24, 27 minutes to get through a run. And then I will... you know, go back to sleep for a little bit, and then I'll start another one. So I get on average, probably like 3 or 4 runs of that a day. Which you would assume would be like at least 100 super attacks, maybe more. It's like 20 boss battles in a row. It's a lot. You get a lot of super attacks off. And the team that I'm using isn't like amazing units that are absolutely mollywhopping the enemies, right? It's a lot of free-to-play units and stuff, so they definitely don't do, like, a ton of damage, and it does take them a second to get through them, to get through the enemies, you know, so it is a lot of super attacks, but somehow I still haven't reached 77,000. But I did reach the end of my tickets here. Sadly enough, we did not get a single SSR, but that's how it goes on this banner. So we'll have one more try, one final try once we get our ranking rewards at the end of the World Tournament. And hopefully we can pull the physical Jackie Chun. If not, then I am just going to cry about it, I guess. Okay, so before we finish up here, I guess let's go ahead and take a look in my box real quick. Here we go. Units with no tag. I love that I sorted out all of the like duplicated copies of units that I have that I'm preparing to link level. Because now it just makes this no tag feature so useful for me, because I can jump in here and obviously there's a little bit of fodder. Like I have these SR Gokus here, you know, these SSR Toras and Whis for other units that I'm anticipating pulling. But for the most part, it's units that I need to collect, units that I just summoned and stuff, right? So it is very, very convenient tab for me now. So yeah, as we can see here, we added King Choppa to round 2. This is going to be a unit that we've added to round 2. And then Dracula Man. This is another unit for round 2. So these are all units that I am just basically staging to link level once I've finished my first round of link leveling every unit in the game. Which we are nearing in a few months here. We are going to definitely be done with that. Bacterian is in there. And then, so yeah, we did get quite a few. Man, I think we might have got most of the ones on the banner. I really am going to have to go find some time to just double check and see where we're at with that. I think I'll do some digging on that. Yeah, I'll do some digging on that. And then, in the World Tournament Rewards video, I'll be able to show that off for you guys so we can see exactly how close I am to having all of the rares from the World Tournament banner. Okay, and then he is going to be in there as well. Murasaki. Okay, I think that was everyone new that we added. And then I am going to have to check on the SSRs that they gave us, because I think I only needed one more copy for this Bardock, so I believe I have an SSR copy for him, but the other ones I think I still needed multiple copies of. Yeah, and then I have now a TUR copy for Piccolo, because his LR is rainbowed. Awesome. This has been a very, very lucrative World Tournament for me so far, but to ensure the rest, I got to get back to grinding, so... it's been fun chatting with you, and it is time to let the hell begin. Oh my goodness, I already lost 42 spots. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.